Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. The story begins with an orphan girl named Wisteria. She is begging on the street so that she can get some money for her survival. But hardly anyone pays attention to her. Hearing this, Wisteria asks him the reason. Then Marvis explains that it would go against a code the demons follow. That's why, if they save a human without exacting a price, their bodies will retaliate and start to crumble, and that is how they are made. If you are enjoying this video, hit the like button and show some love. Listening this, Wisteria requests him just to take her soul already, because she knows that demons can take a human soul or something precious to them in exchange for granting their wish. She used to think there was no point in having her wish granted if she had to give her life for it. But if Marvis took it from her, she could accept that, because her brother was the only person she could consider important to her, and now that he's gone, so all she has is Marvis. Now Marvis asks her if she knows why demons seek out souls, but Wisteria does not know the reason. Then Marvis tells her that it is because they can add what they have taken to their own lifespan. But he is immortal and forever young, so there is no point in him taking more lives. And on the contrary, he is so bored that he wishes he could just be done with this. Knowing about this, Wisteria realizes that he does not need anything anymore. Next day, Wisteria leaves from here. Marvis is also sad and watching her. He starts remembering about that time when Wisteria asked him why he came to London. Then Marvis replied, perhaps it was to relieve some boredom. Just then, Snow and Take Nami come here. They ask the old man to open the door, and Marvis notices sword cross knight pendant in Snow's neck. After some time, the old man opens the door and asks them what they want. On the other hand, Wisteria meets a rich man who has bought her. His servant forces her to greet the rich man, but the rich man asks him to calm down and pretends to be nice with Wisteria. He tells her that she has nothing to fear, and starting today, she is his child. After that, he takes Wisteria with him in a room. But when she sees so many torture devices and tools there, she gets scared. Suddenly, then the rich man closes the door. On the other hand, Snow is threatening the old man. He tells him that they are tracking down a demon's presence and it led them here. That's why Snow believes that the old man knows anything about that. But the old man does not know about it. Listening this, Snow hits him hard and throws him outside. Snow says that they know what business he is actually running here, so they would have no problem shutting it down. Hearing this, the old man stops him. He says that he does not know about demons, but Wisteria would often talk to herself at night. Listening this, Snow asks him about Wisteria. Then the old man tells him that he sold her up to some rich lord. And from what he heard, he was a freak who got off on torturing kids. Now Snow gets angry and punches him hard. But Marvis has heard all this and he immediately leaves to save Wisteria. Just then, Snow and Take Nami feel nothing is weird and their measurement apparatus is going crazy. On the other hand, the rich man wants to torture Wisteria, so she is trying to protect herself. Meanwhile, she comes to know that one of his hands is prosthetic and it is actually a torture tool. However, Wisteria escapes and tries to run away from here. Suddenly, she stumbles and falls on the floor. Now the rich man captures her and says that she can't escape this mansion. Just then, Marvis comes here and the rich man asks him, who is he? Marvis then throws a bag of money on the ground and says that he is here for the girl. But the rich man says that he hasn't really gotten a specimen as fine as her, so he does not care how much he has got, but he is not taking her from him. Now, Marvis has decided to save a human, so the blood starts coming out from his mouth, and his body is already retaliating. Seeing this, Wisteria runs towards him, and the rich man tries to catch her. But Marvis throws him away and injures him badly. Wisteria comes to Marvis and asks why he is doing this, to which Marvis says he thought he had grown bored of everything and he had nothing left to see in this world. But the nights he spent with her were the only times he could forget about his boredom. So he feels that it was not bad and it had been so long since he felt like that. He tells Wisteria that he had given up on having any further desires, but it appears as though he wants a future together with her. Hearing this, Wisteria also becomes sad and starts weeping. Suddenly, a demon closes the door and they realize that the rich man made a pact with it. The demon tries to attack Wisteria, but Marvis protects her. He starts fighting with it, but his body has become weak, so the demon starts injuring him easily. He tells Marvis that he has not made a pact, so he cannot beat it after breaking the rule. After this, it gathers all its power and going to use its final attack. However, Marvis decides that he is not going to last. Just then, Wisteria comes in front of him and tells him to make a pact. She decides to sacrifice her eyes because that allow her to see him. So, these are the most important to her. This is how Wisteria makes a pact with him, and he uses his power to destroy Demon's attack. Now Marvis comes back to his true form. He says that Wisteria is not someone that worthless, filth like it, can't touch. The demon is surprised to see him and call him Lord because he is actually one of the 13 calamities. Now Marvis calls it Vermin and uses his power to kill it, making a huge fire. He comes out with Wisteria catching her in his arms. But he calls her fool because he had just made up his mind to see all kinds of things in this world with her. To which Wisteria says that this was the only thing she could offer. So now she just needs him to see everything for her and tell her about the wonderful things that still remain in this world. Then Marvis says that after all, they have made the pact. He asks her where they should go, and he has never been so excited to plan a journey before. After some time, Snow and Take Nami find the rich man who is still alive. Snow asks him if the red-haired demon that barged in here ran up with the girl, but the rich man says that it is too bad because he has not had a good peace like her for a while. Hearing this, Snow gets angry and starts punching him hard. He then asks Take Nami if he is going to let him take care of this one, to which Take Nami tells him that their mission is to eradicate all of the demons in this world, so he can continue killing them until he happened to run into that one. Then Snow says that just a little longer and he'll be able to see Wisteria. Also, he promises to save her, and the episode ends here. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos and let us know in the comments about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.